Hi there guys, a little video here, my first one of hopefully a bunch of me showing you how to play a couple of songs here and there. This one is going to be John Legend's All of Me. Good song, only 5 chords, G, E minor, C, D and A minor. You'll need to know those. I'm not going to go through what they all are. This is for people who kind of know a few chords already but want to play a couple of songs. Basically you need to be able to string those chords together. First of all, slowly. You can do some simple strumming. And I'll show you how to do maybe some finger picking ideas and a few other little tastier chords to make it sound a little bit classier. But first of all, let's get started with the verse. Okay, I will do some awful singing during this, so please excuse me. First off, you need to get your E minor, C, G and D up together. Try and kind of count to 4 between each of those so you've got a bit of a pulse or a beat going on. Kind of like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? And we loop those 4 chords over and over again for the verse, which is the what would I do without your small mouth, drawing me in and you kicking me out, and so on, okay? Until we get to the next section. But once you've got those changing and keeping that count of 4 between each chord, you might want to start putting a bit more of a rhythm to it. Now John is a bit of a pianist, so obviously when he plays we can't do exactly what he does, but we can do something similar. The rhythm he's got is a kind of 3 strums per chord kind of thing, but it's not that simple. I'll play it to you first and I'll see if I can explain it. Okay, so it was 3, but they're not 3 even strummed, okay? Simple way to catch that rhythm if you're finding it hard is to count 3, 3, 2, like this. 1, 2, 3, 1. I'll try that again. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and so on, okay? Ideally, it would be downstroke, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down. Why? Because that way your hand, your strumming hand, whether that's right or left, is completely immersed in the rhythm, okay? You're more involved in the rhythm that way, and that will keep it more solid, and everyone else who's listening, if there is anyone, will feel more connected to the music, okay? But if you can't get that, the ups and downs can be a bit confusing. You can just do downstrokes like I did a little bit before. But make sure you've got the 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and you'll be fine. Once you've got that rhythm going, it's basically those 4 chords 3 or 4 times through when he's singing the verse. The pre-chorus, which is My Head's Underwater, goes to an A minor. So you'll just have so dizzy, don't know what hit me, but I'll be alright. That's the A minor chord, okay, on the word alright. And it's A minor for twice as long as we normally play on the chord, so you don't just play it, those 3 strums we're talking about, it's that twice. Then G, then D, like this. On this one, you might want to stop on the D, ready for the chorus, because that's what's going to come next. So that's the pre-chorus. The chorus is the same as the verse chords, but in a slightly different order. You've got G, E minor, C, and D. Alright? So you want to be picking out the same rhythm twice on each chord. C, and D. This is for the chorus. 'Cause all of me loves all of you. I love your curves and all your edges, all your perfect imperfections, etc. And then for the very end of the chorus, when you have the really high notes, you get it basically goes back to the verse strum pattern of E minor first, E minor C, G, D, which is the 'cause I'll give you all of me, and you give me all of you, oh. And then you're back into that same verse thing over and over again. So basically, just to recap, verse E minor, C, G, D, pre-chorus, A minor again, G, D, and chorus, G twice, E minor twice, C twice, and D twice. Okay, hopefully I'll put like a little JPEG underneath the video, and you can see all the order of the chords and where it comes in terms of the lyrics. So that might make sense to you. Right, see if we can make it more interesting. E minor. Basically, a few other options you can do to make them more interesting. Standard E minor is very nice. Okay, and it works quite well. But there's a few things you can do. You might not want to do this all the time or every time, but it's nice to know some variations. This is called E minor 7. This is when you add one finger, either your third, let's go with third for now, on the 3rd fret of string 2. That's the 3rd fret above the capo, which is actually the 4th fret in real life, but forget it. So that will sound like this. Slightly more interesting. That's it. You can also, as well as that finger, you can add your pinky on the 3rd fret of the top string, which gives you that classic E minor 7, same name, slightly different chord, which is made famous from Wonderwall. Everyone knows that. E minor 9 is lovely, so it's just E minor again, and you add probably your 3rd finger onto the 2nd fret of the 1st string. Now this is a lovely chord. Sometimes clashes with your singing, so you might want to be choosy where you put that. C major. Lift up the 1st finger, gives you C major 7. A much more lush chord. Alright? Alternatively, keep your full C chord on, but lift up and place down again that 2nd finger. You can even hammer it on. Nice little sound there. G in this song actually works quite well as it is, but you can, if you like, just remove that pinky from the top string, and then you can have that as an open string. Slightly, again, just adds another little colour to the chord rather than it being just a bog standard G. D. Lift off the 2nd finger is D sus2 with the open 1st string. Add to a normal D chord your pinky on string 1 fret 3. You get a D sus4, or mix them all up. It sounds nice when you go back to G from there. That's it. Alright, so you could, instead of the normal chords, it could sound like this. That might be overkill putting them all in at once there, but they're just options of things you can do. Now, fingerstyle, guitar pick down. The same can be said for just using your right hand to embellish things a little bit. So instead of making the chords more interesting, you can just be picking out some strings rather than playing the whole chord. Your options there are basically limitless. Basically, you can do whatever you want. But if you start with your E minor chord, your thumb wants to play that 1st bass note, the lowest note, first at the beginning of each bar. And what I was doing there on most of those chords was just thumb and then 3 different fingers. So thumb, then your 1st finger, then your 2nd finger, then your 3rd finger. And I can put those other fingers on any strings. Move it up 1, move it up to the top 3, but they generally stick together, 3 adjacent strings. Of course, you could reverse it. And you can mix it up with the nice chords. Or anything you want. I hope that kind of helped you. Have fun. Any questions or comments, pop them on the YouTube page, and I will see if anyone wants anything different done. I'll see what I can do. You should have everything you need here. I'll try and put that picture on there, but good luck. Have fun. Bye-bye.